exposed.
I hit record like 2 seconds too late. I didn't get that. All right. So, John, hey, everybody. This is Burnie, and this is a game time. I'm adjusting my microphone as we speak. And this is John Reisinger, everybody.
This is John Reisinger. This is Bertie Burns, everybody.
So we can play Battlegrounds, PUBG as it's known in the common vernacular.
PUBG.
Or another game that probably not a lot of people will know about. It's called The Wild 8, and it's like a crafting survival game with like a different kind of artistic style to it.
Ooh, I like crafting survival games.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, then let's play The Wild 8.
Because, you and I were playing 7 Days to Die for a while. I love crafting survival games.
I am going to sync on the start menu.
Let's do that.
1, 2, 3. That was terrible.
One of the worst syncs I've ever seen.
That was fucking terrible. Ready? Here we go again. Once again, I turned on the game down. You and I in our tests, we were like, oh, we'll be great. And then we started just both laughing at the top of our lungs.
Yeah, we probably also get into actual phone record mode, and I think there's a button on my brain that goes, you should be 10% louder at all times.
Well, we were both talking about this beforehand, where we both have theater training.
We're thespians.
We're thespians. And are you a part of the International Order of Thespians?
No.
I am.
I'm not.
Are you really or not?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I feel way gayer than you right now.
That takes a lot.
It does. You had theater training growing up with your dad, I just learned?
Yeah.
And
He ran a community production company and put on shows.
Kind of the idea behind Game Time is...
I
would look at this stuff over
I've
this,
watched
this
Game
battle
Time.
Well, the idea behind it, though, the philosophy behind Game Time, is that the person, the subject of the interview, that's you, by the way, the subject of the interview is too distracted by the game to think too much about what they're saying.
So it's like...
more unfiltered answers.
It's like Hot Ones, except that instead of eating spicy wings, we're playing video games.
We did that, Barb and I did that first We Feast show.
Yeah, I saw that.
Those are the guys that make Hot Ones,
yeah.
Everyone immediately said, oh, get them on Hot Ones, and I would die. I would be the worst guest on that. I'd make it through the second thing, maybe.
Should we do normal or extreme?
I would do normal,
okay.
Just because, it's your first time playing.
Marcus put on that Hot Ones event and had the wing sauce that they had on the show, and me and Adam Ellis did all of them.
No. I'm looking for somebody who's like you?
Yeah, or who do I want to be?
Isn't this always the case, too? When you're playing a game, like if you mouse over them, it'll tell you their stats.
Their stats? Wait, what is this guy?
Yeah, click on it. There you go.
Cole. He's a strong boy, and he's got...
Well, you don't need to read the bio.
I know. Defense, protection from the cold.
But you don't know what's good. When you start a game for the first time, you don't know, like, what's...
5%.
Gathering wood a big deal?
Maybe. What's this guy? He's got a bat.
Crafted items better?
I'm going to go with him. I like him.
All right.
Oliver.
Well, he doesn't start with a bat, but okay.
Oh, no, but I like that he's got easy constructing costs.
Well, this is Wild 8. This is an early access survival game.
Build a shelter.
Did you like Lost?
The show?
The show?
Yeah, I love Lost.
This definitely, it has some elements of Lost in it. You wake up from a plane crash. You're in this really mysterious environment. You're discovering things as you go. And you have a tutorial here on your left. That does help you get through
skip
it.
tutorial. You can reverse the camera using Q and E.
You got to do that just to get through it.
Punch a tree.
And then here, the compass at the top will tell you, like, if you're north or south or whatever.
I love how Minecraft has taught us all that if we want to gather things, just punch it.
We were talking about on the podcast the other day about whether or not you could play Minecraft without a tutorial.
Yeah, I was in that conversation.
Yeah, that's right. And it's just, I think so. I mean, look at you just playing this. I mean, you had to have the Minecraft experience in order to just kind of jump
I
into
like figuring out games.
I do too.
Okay, cool.
So one of the reasons why I had this game as a potential that we could play is that it is a survival game. And do you want me to move the mic? Is it in your way?
No, I got it.
Okay. It's a survival game, and John, I consider you to be a survivor.
That's very nice of you.
It's a little metaphor here.
I guess in some sense, I would be a bit of a survivor.
Well, you've had like so many life changes.
Yes.
There's two. You might be happy to know that you have replaced Eddie Rivas as the person that I show off for, like, transformation of a person. Eddie Rivas went through an incredible transformation.
Suck it, Eddie.
Which continues to this day. But it's like, I'm always amazed by that photo of you the first time you appeared on the podcast. And you look like you're 12 years old.
Right. Young, fat, lesbian John.
Like
is
baby
what people
fat.
call it. Yeah.
Like, you look like there's a deer. That's you're not going to get him. But at least you can get a little taste of what's to come.
The best thing about that image, though, is that, you say it looks like I've got... Get the berries. fine, is that it looks like I'm young and I've got baby fat. I'm 28 in that photo. 29.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not even in my. I'm getting close to being 30 in that picture.
Yeah, it's really unbelievable. And then since then, you've been through a lot. You've been through a divorce. You went through a move to a different state and everything.
I did.
And although the move was first and the divorce was second.
Yes.
Texas makes you get divorced. It's a weird thing when you move here. They make you do that. But you've been through all that stuff, and it's like I really appreciate. Not to kiss your ass too much at the top of this thing, but I really appreciate when I'm seeing someone hit their stride. And I feel like over the last couple of years, I've really watched you hit your stride.
Yeah, I mean, I can unapologetically say I'm the happiest right now I've ever been in my entire life, and content with my life more than I've ever been in my entire life. And considering I'm in close to my mid-30s, that's saying a lot, I think.
I didn't even know you were close to your mid-30s.
I'm 33.
Oh, that's gross. Really, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should stop doing that.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying so much. I mean, I'm 33 with the body of someone who is not 33 because I have a genetic problem that really was a problem when I was younger. But now as I age, it's like, oh, it's nice not aging as fast as everybody else. I'm just hitting rocks.
Yeah, so you gotta gather 10 wood or 20 wood and 10 ore.
It's getting dark.
And then, but yeah, this is important. You gotta get some
I
stuff
want to
done.
craft.
There you go.
Can I
Build yourself a little
craft,
workshop?
sign a little? Okay, we got. Whoa, let's make a workshop.
Yeah.
The workshops are always good. Okay, you go there.
And also, the tutorial is telling you to build a workshop. This game is helping you out.
Stun animal with throwing rocks to make hunting easy. Okay.
So now here's your recipes in the workshop. There's different categories of weapons, and then over here's clothes, traps at the top. I'm looking across the top row here, and then like special items.
Okay, I'm gonna make some throwing stones.
Those are good. You're crafting a good thing right off the bat. You definitely probably before you get too far want to craft a stone axe and a pickaxe though too, because that'll make your gathering.
I'm gonna do a stone axe so then I can get some more wood.
Your temperature at the bottom is about to drop severely, so you need to get a fire going. See the bottom of your meters down there on the left-hand side?
Oh, shit. Yeah, there's meters. Fuck.
So you got to get some wood going. So click on this axe and then hit X. That'll arm it, I think.
Okay.
It's V? No. Yeah, it's V. Maybe V to arm it? There you go. That works, too.
Yeah.
All right, you got to build a campfire as soon as you can.
How do you...
Hit X to maybe switch it to that hand.
Is that my health going down?
Yeah, it's your health going down. You're probably going to die right now.
Okay.
Try to build a campfire.
Was
Over here. Build, and that's inventory. Build.
I'm trying. It's not letting me go out.
And then a campfire.
Nope. Need more wood. That's what. There we go. Cool. Okay. Attempt 1 complete.
You survived 2 days.
I survived 2 days.
They gave you a day. You got to cross midnight.
Oh, cool. I get to just pick up my stuff?
Yeah. Well, it's not going to penalize you too much at the beginning.
Okay.
If you did extreme, I think they probably would have made it worse on you.
I will say this. I already like this game.
This game is fun, dude.
Did I just pick up human flesh?
Yeah. You're human flesh. You want to grab the rest of that stuff, too. You do not want to leave anything on the ground. Anything that's, like, glowing, pick it up.
Pick it up.
Also...
I'll pick an energy bar.
Hit it. Yeah, I think you got
it.
it.
I got it there.
Did you?
Okay, I'm gonna make a fire and a tent.
Yeah. So anything that's a survival game, I don't know. There's something about the first steps of a survival game, 7 Days to Die, Minecraft, where you start with nothing and you're making progress very quickly of getting stuff. There you go. Now you're good.
Yeah.
So that little meter on the fire tells you when you need to feed wood into it. And then your temperature gauge, you can see you have a health gauge at the top, a food gauge,
got it,
and then temperature gauge. There's no drinking or anything in this game.
Cool.
Unlike 7 Days to Die. I don't know, man. I used to play games when I was a kid, like Ultimate stuff, and you had to eat and drink, and it was just like too much for me. It was just some things I want to leave behind from the real world. I don't want that much realism.
Can't get stumped. Okay.
And then some of those bushes have berries in them too.
Yeah.
In fact, why don't you take that meat? Which you don't get penalized for eating human flesh in this, I don't think. Take that meat and then you just drag it to the fire and it'll cook it, and then you'll be able to eat later.
Meat's right there. Let's cook
there you go.
Oh, cool.
It just sits there.
Nice.
And then at some point you should rebuild your workshop and then try to get yourself a little stone pickaxe.
I'm gonna get a stone pickaxe.
So you say you had you have a genetic disorder. What is your genetic disorder that you have?
I mean, I've told this story before, but we can go really quick. I have a thing called Kallman syndrome that essentially is a pituitary gland issue where I don't make testosterone. On a scale of 0 to 1,000, which is how they usually gauge men in their testosterone, I rated 5 before I hit puberty.
And low is like 250.
Yeah, I should be like 300 to 800 at the time when I was tested when I was like 18. Workshop.
So when you take your medicine, like how high do your levels get? We've talked about this before, but
Yeah, they want to keep me like around like 500 because the fun thing about testosterone is too much of it, and me taking too much of my medicine can have kidney problems. Me not taking enough of it can have bone problems. Also found out me taking too much of it can have cholesterol problems recently.
oh no shit.
Yeah, it's just like it's not fun.
Yeah, it seems like all this stuff that makes a dude a dude is also limits your life in major ways. I mean, we never really talk about the fact that women on average live about 10 years longer than men, which is like 15% more life. That is a significant amount of life more. I mean, it's at the end of your life, so not a lot of people really kind of envy that time. But I just read a story about there's a barbecue place in Austin, Salt Lick.
Yeah.
And I was fascinated by this. They in their coleslaw they have like black sesame seeds, and I've never really understood. What are you looking for?
I'm my inventory's full, so I got to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Oh, well, you can expand your inventory when you build. Go into your tent.
And get skills.
You can get skills, and one of the skills is more inventory.
How many skill points do I have?
You have one skill point here, so you can probably up your inventory by one.
Okay.
They go by categories.
Oh, okay. That's what I saw that screen come up saying you got an inventory thing. Okay, now craft a stick and drag it over the campfire, and this will get you torch. Okay,
you
got it.
gotta have the campfire lit when you do that. You have a stick already, right there. It's in your inventory. So you gotta light your campfire again. Click on it. Failed.
God damn it! I failed to light the campfire. Wait, why'd I fail?
It just happens.
It's
hard, man. Lighting the fire's hard. You can't
God
take it for
damn it.
granted. Yeah,
Oh,
look it
okay.
up a little bit. Now drag the stick to it, and you'll make a little torch. And by the way, never use torches.
But I want to do the tutorial.
Oh, that's true. No, you're doing the right thing. So now you see.
Stop rolling away. Stop rolling away.
I think that may be going for good. Oh, yeah, you see the name.
Got it.
You know, it's an early access game. I've learned to be more forgiving with games.
All right,
over
I did
time.
that. Check out the smoke to the east of the crash site. Use the map to avoid getting lost. East of the crash site.
Now scroll out. You can zoom out a little bit. So this is your map, and you're gonna.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is all the stuff you can discover, and you're in one of the chunks of the grid.
Okay, so east is this direction. So
East is Good job, buddy.
Here we go.
He was indicating to the right, by the way.
Oh, I meant to go to the right, but I hit F, and that turns on my torch. Didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and grab those mushrooms. You probably can't grab them.
No, I got enough food. I'm fine.
How do you know?
I'm fine. You said that you marvel at my nutritional abilities. I know how to do stuff.
All right, I do want to say, I want to tell you, because I want to be your friend while you're playing this game, you are setting out at 7 p.m.
Oh, good call.
So that's a little bit of a dangerous maneuver, but you're going to have to light a campfire, but then you'll end up just standing next to the campfire all night, which is kind of boring. You just gained another skill point in mobility, by the way, which will up your ability to sprint. And then as you level up your abilities in this game, you have to then level up your workshop and level up your tent with resources so that you can go up to these higher levels.
What do I need to upgrade it? I need more rocks. Okay, I'll get more rocks.
I've always said that people demand progress, but people hate change. And I've modified that saying over time because it's not the change I think that people really reject. They do hate when things have little modifications, little changes. But also I think people like progress, but people don't necessarily like to see the progression. Because the progression is the work.
Yeah, they like to see the before and after, and that's about it.
That's about it. And you've gone through a big physical transformation, or I'd say like a health transformation.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to go back and look at this podcast.
But at this point, it's over 2 years of work.
Yeah, but you also are still in progress.
Yeah, I'm not done.
And you post a lot of stuff. Like I see you posting in the gym constantly and stuff like that.
Yeah, actually, I was just talking with people in my office this morning about it because last night I posted a good number of things on my Instagram story from the gym.
Grab these mushrooms, throw them in the fire.
And I said, yeah, I understand how a lot of my friends probably get annoyed with me and that a lot of people like give me guff for like things I post on social media or that I spam. But I tried to explain to them that, hey, food.
You should make a chest too.
You should make a chest.
Just so you have a place to put stuff.
And I told him, I was like, yeah, I post that, but then every single day that I ever post that I went to the gym or I did a run, I get at minimum...
Put your first aid in the chest and some of your food in the chest. You don't need all that food. You have to click on it. Click on the chest to open it. There you go.
I get messages from people from the community and people on my social media that say that because I posted about it, they went. And that's what I want. I genuinely want to encourage people to go and seek healthier lives and healthier habits and try to better themselves in that way because I think it's something we fail at miserably generally as a society.
What, being healthy?
Yeah, just like Moderation.
It's too easy not to be.
It's very easy not to be. It's very easy to convince yourself you're like doing something when in all honesty, most of the like health habits we do are not doing anything other than mentally making you feel like you've rationalized your shitty choices for the day.
So 9 a.m. So you're good to go.
It's like I both love and hate Fitbits because Fitbits are great because some people use them as motivation to go do it. Some people use it as rationalization to then make bad choices. Like they go, oh, I walked this many steps today and Fitbit says I burned this many calories, so I'm going to go eat a pizza. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how like the math of nutrition and oh, look at this. Exercise works.
I never knew it did that. You just found something in the game I've never found. I didn't know there was a med kit like right there next to the starting point.
What is this?
You want to keep heading east.
Oh, okay. It said fire. It said smoke.
I had a friend who was like that. He would talk about going to the gym, and the reason why he went to the gym was so he could eat like shit. And I was like, that seems like just don't eat like shit, and then you don't have to go to the gym if that's the case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Listen. The moment you get on a treadmill is the moment you learn the value of a calorie.
Yeah, because the treadmill usually tells you how much you burned.
And it's horrifying how long it takes to burn it.
Yeah,
versus
like
how long it takes to consume it.
A cookie, like a single cookie, is like cool. Go run a mile.
Yeah.
To just negate the cookie. You're not even burning into any fat that you've already acquired.
Right.
You're just making up for the mistake you made that day.
And you do have like a bank of your daily metabolic calorie just burn that you do anyway, and you don't account for that either.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you see it on a treadmill, you think, oh my god, I just burned 25 calories, and I already hate every minute of this.
Yeah.
That's a sign.
But I will also say that like doing this for like 2+ years now. For a lot of it, I was like, people who say that they start liking going to the gym or people who say they start like going running are full of bullshit. I still hate this. I'm doing it because I dislike where I am more than the exercise. I have just recently finally gotten to that point where if I don't go to the gym, the gym now triggers those positive hormones in my head.
That's good.
That's a wolf.
I would go west.
That's a wolf.
I would go west.
Why can't I get away from the wolf?
Because you're hitting a snowbank.
Oh crap. No. Get away. No. Bad wolf. Oh, fuck you. You're running. Oh no. Okay. Wait.
You know what? If you get near a fire, get back to your fire.
I'm gonna go.
That boar will not attack you unless you attack it. Then it will attack you. Oh,
get out of the way.
That's the closest.
Get out of the way.
Can't believe you got that close to it.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Give it a swat.
But yeah, I now like get those positive like hormone releases when I go to the gym, which is what has kept me like I go at minimum 4 times a week.
Yeah, you got to stay in the rhythm of doing it. Just getting up and going. Like even if on days you don't want to go, make yourself go. Even if you spend just 10 minutes, which is not worth it, it's still you kept up with the routine of going.
Yeah, it's keeping up the routine and even like just reminds your body this is what we do. Like even on a metabolic level, it's like, hey, wake up. Like even this morning, like it's not part of my workout, but I usually start the morning off. I have a pull-up bar in my doorway, and I do some ab stuff and some like pull-ups, and that just wakes up my muscles and everything to go like, hey, burn shit, please.
And you work out where?
At my gym in my apartment complex.
See, that's perfect. Obviously, I live in a house. I don't have a gym in my house, but I have to choose a place that's very, very close by. That way, I don't have a reason to not go. I mean, that's probably the most important thing. I actually don't go to that great of a gym. It's a very small gym.
Where I go is not a good gym.
Yeah, and it's just that it's close and just getting in there.
And actually my workout story starts off with me doing at-home bodyweight stuff and going for little jogs in my neighborhood. Like, I still haven't paid for a gym membership anywhere.
Dude, let me tell you something, man. Hearing you talk about you're getting to the point where going to the gym, it releases the same hormones. You can. Oh no, you need to.
I was just checking.
You need to upgrade that shelter in order to use that skill point on your mobility. Also, you have an inventory slot you can expand.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's helpful, man. Getting those extra inventory slots.
I'm gonna get more wood.
And if you hit C, then you can, or backpack here, you'll get those.
Oh, okay.
And you can like shrink it down for stuff you don't need to see all the time. But for me, dude, I always hear about like runner's high or stuff like that. I can't wait till the day that I experience that, because to me every second of running is just like absolute agony.
I mean, I really enjoy running, but I would say at minimum the first mile, maybe first 2 miles, I want to stop every second.
Yeah.
And then once I get past that and I go and I'm into like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th mile, like I'll get to the 6th mile and I'm like, I could stop now, but I'm actually it's now in robot mode and I could just keep going if I really wanted to.
I can't wait to. But one day I'll hit that, maybe I'll be like 60. And I'll finally be like, oh, I get this running thing now.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's like, I also don't run too much outside. I run on treadmills, so I stare at the numbers, which drives me insane.
Oh, I'm treadmill as well.
Yeah. Oh, are you really?
Yeah. I don't like running outside. I like the fact that on a treadmill I can know that I'm maintaining a pace that is doing a certain time. Mm-hmm. And also, like, I'll just put on music, or I'll even watch a show while I'm running. I'll have my phone in front of me and watch like something on Hulu or Netflix.
So what was the big motivator for this? Like, where it seems like it kind of like all came together at once. You got the job at Rooster Teeth. You already been through most of your 20s. And then you got the job at Rooster Teeth and really changed everything in your life.
Yeah, it was mostly, well, first it was actually, and this doesn't work for everybody, but it was showing up on camera. I was like, cool, we need to get less chins on camera. And so I started making some small dietary changes. And this is actually while I was still married. And then when I was about to go through a divorce, and I was like halfway through the divorce, and then coming to the realization that I will be available to date new people soon.
Yeah.
I took account of my body and I said, oh no.
Yeah.
This was not maintained for the past 10 years. I'm essentially someone who's been in a coma for like a decade.
Sad statement on marriage.
Yeah. And
it's one of the good things and bad things about marriage.
It is.
That you get so comfortable you're not worried about stuff, but then it's like it's super easy to just kind of give up.
Yeah. And so I wanted to be able to date people that I thought were attractive, and I wanted to be as attractive as them.
If you use your mobility point here, you can. It keeps you warm when you run. I don't particularly use that. I wait until I upgrade again, and then makes your sprint faster.
Thank you.
Little pro tip.
Nice guy, Burnie.
Yeah.
And then I also like.
I would also go to the workshop, and I would make some rabbit traps under the traps section.
I was also faced with the possibility of like someone new seeing me naked if I wanted to have sex, and that was scary as all hell because literally I've been sleeping with the same person for 11 years.
Yeah.
And it's been a very long time since I've had to present this to a new suitor, and I was like, no, we can't do that at this stage. We are not ready. Shut it down. And so I immediately just like started eating less and working out more.
But wait, 'cause when you got when I was married for 11 years and then was single for about 18 months before I met Ashley, and it was a really they're good. You can just set it up and then you come back and check on them every now and then.
Put it down.
Gotta wait till you see green.
There we go.
And then set up. Also, it'll hurt you if you walk over it.
Okay,
it's really
good call.
stupid, but yeah. Also, get away from it. Get away from it.
I'm away from it.
Well, the rabbit was. You got to like move away from the rabbit that was up there. That's
Okay.
okay. He's up there somewhere, so you can check on it every now and then.
Okay.
And there's little. Oh, got him. Now,
him.
if you get a rabbit foot in there, that's a good thing. You can have it so it drops more items. There you go, buddy. Now you got some meat. Look at you making progress here.
I'm making progress.
But I was single in the time just before Tinder became a thing. But you were like
The time before Tinder.
you seem like you're like solidly into Tinder culture.
Yeah,
dating culture.
that's how I have found. I'd say the majority of the people that I've dated since being divorced.
Yeah.
And
Any tips for someone on Tinder how to make it happen?
everyone hates it. What's this?
Oh, get away from that.
What's
guy.
that?
That guy should not have shown up.
What is that?
You might need to build a campfire somewhere else. You can kill him, but it helps if you have a ranged weapon.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's not good. If you see like a skull and crossbones on your status anywhere, then I would stay away from him.
Okay.
He'll leave after a little bit of time.
I'm gonna go explore.
It's
This
4
is
p.m.
exploring time. I got a torch.
Go gather.
I don't have a torch.
Gather some. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. As long as you keep an idea. You're supposed to be finding a place to use your generator.
I know.
So
I'm
you're
looking. I'm
in
exploring.
Exploration mode now.
Okay. What is this?
I'm going to give you a hint. East-southeast is the direction you want to be looking.
the direction that dude was.
Yeah, exactly. the guy, the glowing dude that looks like a skeleton? Yeah. Go
The
past
White
him.
Walker.
Go past him. Yeah.
Um.
And actually, I don't even know what that guy is. I played this game pretty much through to, the way I play early access games is I play them through to where they're essentially complete, and then they update the patch. They patch update something, and I go, okay, I'll play this game again, and then I play through all the new content, and then, it's just kind of a commitment to if you're going to play a game early, you got to deal with that.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about Tinder.
Oh.
And I said, any tips for...
Yeah, I'm by no means someone who should be giving tips, but I will say this. Everyone hates it because it is both the best and worst thing out there in that it offers the most potential for you to get on a date, but then also leaves you with the most disappointment because if you're not someone who's getting matched every single time because you're a perfect-looking model that flies a jet, you know...
Barbara Dunkelman.
Yeah, if you're not Barbara Dunkelman, then you're like, wow, I'm unlovable, and no one will ever match with me, and I'm gonna die alone. That kind of thing. I'm gonna make a fire.
Good idea, buddy.
I'm not gonna make a fire.
Fuck. You got everything you need, though, man.
No, I don't. I don't have enough wood.
But you're a man with an axe.
Oh no.
Oh, so your axe breaks.
Oh no. No, I got enough now.
You got enough for a fire.
Okay. Let's make this cool.
Eventually, you can make a foundry, and you can throw stone in it to make iron. And then iron to make steel. And then you can make better axes and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also, to me, Tinder to me is just a distillation process of dating as a whole.
Yeah.
Like what you said, I think applies to dating as well. Like when you first get out of a long relationship, you're dating, everything's really awesome, it seems great. But then, at least for me, you realize, oh, there's a reason why I was in a relationship before. You know, it's this constant having the same first conversation again and again. You know, you're basically auditioning all the time.
Yeah.
You see where you're supposed to go now?
Yeah, but I didn't know you can only make tools at the workshop. You only have one workshop.
Yeah, it is true. You can only have one workshop, but there's a thing you can do where you can pack up your workshop with you whenever you go anywhere.
Well, I don't have an axe anymore, so I'm kind of like I can't do stuff.
Yeah, but you can go to that place.
Yeah, I'll go to this place.
Yeah, go to that place. You're supposed to find a place to use your generator.
I'm gonna go find a place to use. I don't have a torch though, so I'm gonna get cold if I do this while it's at night.
Yeah, and if you had an axe, you would, but you don't have an axe. I mean, I hate to drive that.
I have wood, so I can make a stick.
If you had the workshop.
Fuck!
I like that you need a workshop to make a stick.
I need my workbench to make a stick.
Okay, that's a little blizzard coming through, so you gotta, like, feed this thing. Yeah, this could potentially be bad for you.
This is fine. I got 24 wood. I'm definitely not gonna go through all the wood.
It goes down pretty fast.
Oh my god, it does!
You're also about to hit 6 a.m., so you should be okay.
This is fun.
Okay,
good.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you can head out now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my workshop. No, I'm gonna go to the place.
Yeah, go to the place. It's closer. And you'll see what happens when you use one of these generators and what that does to the game. But this is fun, and like the mysterious nature,
I like this game.
definitely get like a Lost vibe from it.
Yeah.
And then you'll even get to parts where, like here, you're about to get to some kind of weird satellite facility, and you get a sense that there was something here before you. So it definitely gives me that feeling of Lost, but this winter landscape. And then once you get up to stuff where you don't have to friggin' run away from wolves every second, that's good too. You might need to use your Q and E keys to rotate here to see the door.
Hey, door. Door. Okay, what do we got? Anything clickable? Yes. You. Put a generator.
Oh, you got it. It automatically put it in there.
Oh, okay. So then the generator is working.
Can I look at your map?
Oh,
now,
look at that.
So that tower basically opened up to where
just,
now you can see, and it gives you an idea that there's some other stuff.
I just Assassin's Creed it. Okay, I need to go this.
That can be a confusing thing in the game. You rotated it to get into the place, so you just want to make sure that you put north back up north.
Okay, wait. No, I got it.
There you go.
And then I want to go northwest. Okay, cool. Got it.
Yeah, and have you talked much about this? I mean, you came from your life in California was pretty religious.
Yeah, I mean, my father's a pastor, and I grew up in the church and everything like that.
I feel like you're going the wrong direction.
I think you're going the wrong direction. I'm going the right direction.
Home. You're going home.
Yeah, I need to fucking get in my workshop.
I know. Okay.
Please be gone, White Walker man.
Yeah, so if a wolf comes, you can get close to a fire, or even close to the fire that's in the plane. That will also warm you up.
Okay, I need to make some fucking things.
So in the early game, if you run into problems, just go towards the plane wreckage and get in the fire, and you'll be good.
What do I need? I need to... Wait, what's level 2? Because I have a level 2... Oh, this is level 2 stuff. Oh, I can make level 2 axe. Okay, wait, what's that?
Tendon.
Oh, I gotta kill animals.
You gotta kill animals.
So I got any animals?
And they could potentially drop it from your
Where's my trap?
rabbit trap.
My trap's gone.
Did you step on it?
Maybe the White Walker dude did?
Oh, that's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Let me cook this meat real quick.
And so you came from a pretty religious background and then moved.
Oh, because we're in the blizzard.
I feel like you left a lot of that behind, though, when you moved to Texas.
Yeah. It was a shift in worldview that happened before and during the Texas move. But yeah, that was a a change in my life. What's happening? Oh, I'm cold. I'm cold.
You can also get your tent, and you can just weather this stuff, and then you're protected from the weather in here.
Oh, by just being like this?
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Look at that.
You're in the tent, so you're being
Good.
protected. And these little on the bottom left, you have a little tent icon up there that shows you're being
I'm in there.
protected by the tent, and then it also shows that the blizzard's going on right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you moved from California to Texas.
Yeah.
And became you get
Rich,
divorced,
famous, a model.
Usually people move from other parts of the country to California to become the godless hedonist, but you did the opposite. You moved to Texas.
Yeah.
To become
to fulfill my full potential of a heathen.
as a godless scumbag.
Yeah, as you do. Yeah, it was kind of like that where I was living in like California where everyone is Satan worshippers and
Smart move here on the hunting that you did the tendons first.
Well, I know I need tendons.
That's smart. You need them basically once or twice and then never again.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's like bones in 7 days to die. You get to a point in that game where you're just like, I have 8,000
Oh,
bones.
yeah. The bones are pointless. Once you make a shiv, then you're done.
You're done. And then the moment you learn how to make a knife, then that's even worthless.
Okay, I need to... What, is it dark? It's 9 p.m. Okay, I need fucking wood.
And you seem to do very well in the dating department, if you don't mind me saying.
I've done. Well, yeah, I would say compared to like how I imagine the image that is given to us by movies and TVs, I thought I was doing not so good. Movies and TVs kind of teach us. I need. Where's the axe? Where's the axe? I didn't make an axe.
See, it's hard. This game.
I need wood, but don't have an axe. I have to go punch a tree, and I'm about to die from cold. Go back in the tent. Just go back in the tent. Why am I still going down? Why am I still cold?
I don't know. Are you in the tent?
No,
get out of there. Get out of there. The dude's there. Is the dude there? Light the fire.
I can't. I don't have wood. Oh, wait. I can do this. No, I don't have... that's all the wood I have.
I saw this guy.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Not really sure why that happened.
Okay. I'm scared. Okay,
Maybe.
I'm just gonna wait till this fire goes out, and then I'm gonna go get more wood.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't hurt to gather some resources and throw them in the chest just for, emergency purposes.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
You're good though. As long as you don't blizzard, you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do okay with.
You can also click the sleep icon. I think that protects you even more.
Sleep icon.
When you're in the tent.
Oh, okay.
There's like a sleep button. Yeah, get that wood.
I did have actually 2 recent very. Okay, come on. Let's not do this temperature thing anymore.
I know the temperature thing. And by the way, the extreme version of the game, the temperature matters even more.
Yeah, I would imagine.
That's a nightmare.
I did have 2 very bad encounters recently with dating that I really hadn't had these kinds of encounters before. Where did you know that people will go on a date with you, make it seem like the date went well, and then after the date tell you they don't want to see you again?
Yeah.
I'm being facetious.
I mean,
but that's what happened.
no. What are you talking about? I've never heard of that in my life.
Yeah. So I had like 2 separate encounters like that where I thought the date went really well. We even made plans for the date, and then it was like afterwards I got like excuses of why we were not going to be seeing each other again. One of which was I was too short.
Really? How tall are you?
I'm 5'10". She's 6 feet.
Oh, you're shorter than her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a. I've spent part of my life as a short person and part of my life as a tall person.
I've always been an average person, so I've never really had the problem.
I was in high school. I was like 4'11", and then I grew my junior year. I was a late bloomer, and I was a year ahead. I skipped a grade when I came from Texas or from New York. I mean, and so when I was in high school, I was 4'11", and then all of a sudden in my junior and senior year, I grew like 7 inches. And then I grew another 3 inches in college.
There are very 2 distinct eras of my life. There's before I started getting into testosterone, I was like 5'3", and then 6 months after it being 5'10".
Yeah, they were actually. It's interesting because they were talking about giving me testosterone shots because I was such a late bloomer.
You want some testosterone? I can hook you up.
Yeah, bro. You would go to the gym.
Yeah.
But yeah. So one of the things I'm fascinated with you is you are in a relationship right now.
I am.
With a very lovely girl.
Yes.
Very lovely girl.
Very lovely girl. I just visited her and her family in England over Christmas. Right.
And I'm fascinated because a lot of my friends are going through this now, and this is not something. Seems like a fairly recent development that you guys are in a relationship, but the realistic nature of your distance puts you guys in a place where you still date other people.
We do.
How do you navigate all that?
We navigate it by, I mean, I would say even, God, tease the one. I remember the keys. We navigate it by being, I need a fucking stone axe. Where's the pickaxe? Give me a pickaxe. Being extremely honest and also being.
You're doing with the axe.
I know what I'm doing.
Arm your pickaxe. There you go.
Wait, you go there.
You're good.
Okay.
And then you just hit X to change it.
Okay, cool.
That becomes important later. We get like spears and bows and stuff.
Gotcha. We are very, 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 very honest and open and involved with the open nature of our relationship.
Yeah, but then I can also assume that there's people who approach that in a way where they don't want to know. It's just like kind of like don't ask, don't tell kind of a thing.
And that might work for some people. I don't know. I do know that that the way we are able to navigate things like jealousy or anxiety with that kind of stuff is by being very open about it. And I mean, she recently helped me update my Tinder profile.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, that's it's weird. I mean, not weird. I should say it's very different when your girlfriend is your wing woman as well. But I would absolutely recommend that to anybody if they're making a dating profile. Is have, I mean, really, women I honestly don't think need much help on dating sites. But dudes, it's like have your girlfriends help you figure out how to make your profile. It would help a lot. Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, that's just kind of the nature of our relationship.
Do you guys have to do the thing where what's the protocol here? Do you have to let her know before you go on a date? Like, what if you're at a bar and you just meet somebody?
We don't really have have-tos.
Okay.
We have understandings of like how it works with us, and we just automatically do it. Like I can't speak for everyone else's definitions of things like open relationships or polyamorous relationships or anything like that. I can only speak to how we run ours. And that's ore. That wasn't
a little bit of rock.
Oh, that was rock. Okay, cool.
And you can make a foundry to throw it in there. You're just throwing away this
We like to tell each other, and we like to inform each other about what's going on. And like, I tell her I'm going on a date, and I tell her how the date went, and she tells me about people that talk to her on like dating sites, and I'm like, you should go on a date with this person. Like, that sounds awesome. Like, we just are interested in it. But I think a lot of that comes from, again, just being very secure in how we feel about each other.
Well, I think, because I've thought a lot about this kind of thing because I really know so many people that it seems like a huge shift just in the last 2 years.
Yeah, I cannot speak for everybody and how they, in fact, the majority of the people that I explain this to, like my friends, say there's no fucking way I could do this. There's no way I could deal with the jealousy. There's no way I could deal with someone else touching my significant other. Like, they can't do it. I, however, come from the other side of like, well, I did a monogamous relationship for over a decade. And then doing it this way, I'm 10 times happier and I can feel I'm a lot more. I'm dying right now.
This is what happens, man.
I'm dying. God damn it.
You're there. Just go run for the plane if you have to.
I'm trying. Because sustainability of a monogamous relationship is just unrealistic to me because
it's
sleep. Oh, good. You can enable automatic sleep extension for 20
I didn't even know that this is a new thing.
For 5 every 2 minutes. Oh, because then what does sleep do?
I don't know. I think it protects you from cold and all that stuff. And hunger. Your hunger doesn't go down either. Which is silly. I wake up hungry all the fucking time.
I woke up hungry today.
Don't you wake up hungry every day?
No, sometimes you don't wake up and want breakfast. But I woke up with my metabolism saying, "Feed me, fucker."
My thing is, I
eat every morning, but I'm saying I don't wake up hungry every morning.
I don't think I've ever been really a jealous person, and jealousy is a big thing. That I think
there's two possibilities. There's jealousy, and then there's just insecurity in your relationship.
Okay.
You can be jealous of someone else with someone else, or you can be even insecure of whether or not the person you are involved with likes you or wants to stay with you or is happy with you. Like, you can be insecure with that without another person even being involved for jealousy.
Which I think is interesting because you seem to be navigating both of those very well in your relationship, if I do say so.
Yeah.
And I think that it's very telling because those, I think, too, are the two key negative emotions that are associated with what we do for a living. I mean, just if you look at the microcosm of Rooster Teeth as a company, issues of jealousy and insecurity are the major pitfalls of what we do.
Yeah, I mean, we're all a flavor of actors to a certain extent.
Sure,
performers, we're performers, and that kind of person is stereotypically known for having like the security of the wet leaf.
Yeah,
I mean that's what we.
Well, it's also just by nature of what it is, you get critiqued on a regular basis. You know,
yeah.
You don't often have a conversation with someone at a party, and in the other conversation they go, "Yeah, I don't like you. I don't really respond to you."
Or let's make it even more. You don't literally just go in front of an auditorium of people, which is essentially the YouTube comment section, and just have 100 people. Oh, fuck me! Fuck! God damn it! Why is that dude? Stop it!
All right, he's a YouTube commenter. Every time you say YouTube commenter.
He's a troll. I don't have any food either. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die.
I can find food. I could kill something.
So I want you to get to this blue exclamation.
Come here.
Oh.
This is not well thought out.
So, run away. Yeah, arm that. No, you threw it. You gotta go pick it up. You gotta arm the weapon. He's gonna be after you a little bit. You can also medkit up.
Okay, so arm it, and then...
X or V. Yeah, there you go. And then right-click at him. Yeah, you locked on him. You're good. Or just throw it. Just throw it. It's either left or right click.
I bet you it's F.
No. It's one of the buttons.
No, that just punch.
Maybe it is F. How do you know F?
F didn't do anything. F turns on the torch. What does it do? Oh, wait. It should... I don't know. Where's my med kits? Where's my med kits?
Oh, now go fucking kill him.
Okay.
Get your axe going. He'll run away after a certain point. Yeah. You gotta chase him down. This is actually a pain in the ass, this part. Because you gotta, like... It helps if you lock on him again. There you go. John, you're about to kill your first boar.
I'm about to die from hunger. Either I kill him or die of hunger.
You also have food in your chest, don't you? And you also have those.
I do have food in my chest.
You have energy bars on you too. You died for nothing, boar. He had energy bars the entire time.
I have energy bars. Eat, fucker.
There you go, buddy. Yeah, but we have to deal so much with jealousy and insecurity because we don't talk too much about this, but one of the last things I did as CEO is
God, go away.
I had one-on-one meetings with everyone in the company, and the issue of inclusion.
Oh, no, I'm gonna die of cold now.
We'll just build a fire somewhere. The issue of inclusion is a major one because we're doing stuff all the time, and even if you stay, especially now the size of this company, if you stay busy every day of the week, you're still not doing probably 50 to 70% of what this company does.
No.
You're not participating in that stuff.
No.
And it's like, and then, so there is this feeling, especially when something cool comes out.
He's coming at me.
That you're not a part of it. He comes for the fires.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, fuck you.
There is this feeling that you're being left out. And even people who are wildly successful still deal with that feeling of being left out. That FOMO feeling.
That FOMO.
What's your next upgrade? You need a tendon for an upgrade?
Just wood.
Oh, yeah. You probably want to do that to get the sprint going, because that'll help you, like, kill some animals. But we're getting close to the end here, too, and I want to get you up to that thing. It's a nice conclusion to get up to that next thing and give you an idea of, like, what more is left here. Hit Matt real quick. Yeah, why don't you just head for that blue exclamation point while you're heading out there.
Let me get the upgrade.
Okay. And, so I think that you can navigate that kind of stuff. Oh, you need warmth again.
Cool, I'll just... okay, cool.
Sorry, I'll let you play.
No, talk. I can talk.
Yeah, but the navigating those issues, navigating, jealousy, and navigating insecurity are things that we deal with all the time. I think I would be okay in a relationship like that with the jealousy aspect of it. Because I'm also like... and you've, I think, benefited a little bit from this as well. I'm also, like, very empathetic and compassionate when it comes to those kinds of things. Like, I like playing a matchmaker and watching...
You love being a wingman.
And, like, watching people, like, find someone that they like or something like that. Who's someone, not necessarily right for you, but they're like, oh, you would really like my friend, or something like that. I don't know. That comes from my background. I just grew up with a group of guys where everyone kind of watched out for each other. So it's something that I've always done. I did have a close friend to me who said, though... He kind of called me on it a little bit. He goes, you like being a wingman because it's a safe way for you to hit on people. And I thought, oh, okay, that's an interesting way to look at it too.
That's funny.
But the thing that I think have the most trouble with is, and you are as well, we're busy people. We're very busy. So
Yes.
time is very limited.
Yes.
You know? And you're in a long distance relationship.
Yes.
But I wonder if she was here, if that would change. Because I would be like, look, I only have so much time. And if, you know, I love the idea of being in a relationship for companionship. That's a huge thing for me. Of like, Ashley's my buddy. We do everything together. I mean, we like all the same stuff. We don't necessarily play the same video games, but there's a good chance besides I can name all the things we don't have in common. Like, she won't do anything with zombies whatsoever. Like, she won't watch Walking Dead.
Really?
Yeah, she won't do it. It's just one of the things I know that I'm not going to do. And for her, the thing that she does that I'm like, keep me out of this is British television. I just like,
Oh.
you're kidding with a torch, by the way.
I know,
okay.
but I have the torch to keep me warm.
Oh, I got you.
And so I'm just going to upgrade this, and then I'm going to go get that
Just
sprint.
light your axe on fire.
Yeah, I like that.
But so do you think that would be different? If, if you guys were living in the same city?
I don't think so. I think it was something that was that it for some reason not making one person your one works for me.
It works for you.
It takes pressure off. It allows for you to be recharged in ways that maybe they can't. I don't know. I think we're complicated.
But that's a big deal to people. That's where the jealousy comes in, because you're getting something from somebody else that they want to be your everything and provide that for you.
Sure. But like, I don't know. I don't have one friend. I have a lot of friends, and different friends are different things to me, and different friends serve different purposes, and different friends recharge
What's my purpose,
me.
John? That's a big hole, by the way. There's these enormous like caverns sometimes, and you gotta like you'll be running along and just fall into one. So
Good to know.
Gotta kind of
My torch is gonna go out, but it's 4 a.m. I should be fine.
Yeah, you should be good. Look at you. You're already learning this game. It's like you're getting the confidence to like navigate this Alaskan wilderness.
Yeah. What purpose do you serve? You serve
Paycheck.
Yeah. Yeah. These are very important. Actually, Matt's more of that than you.
Hard. Yeah, it's true. How's dating?
What do you mean?
With kids.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Especially when you are Come on, daytime. I need daytime.
No,
Enter
no.
the bunker. Enter the bunker.
Look at
I was
this. Look what you
scared.
found.
The gate is open. Dating is very hard, especially when you're a single dad who, like, every other weekend I have them, and have to split my time and all that kind of stuff. I should probably have a torch in here.
I think you can probably navigate it. You're supposed to find a way to restore the power.
Power's right there.
I'll give you hot and cold here. Get cold.
Workbench.
Warmer? Cold.
Just stop.
There
Stop
you go.
it.
Okay. Should rotate that view too. No, the other way. One more. One more click on me. There you go. There you go, buddy. I was trying to help you. See, this to me is like when the game kind of opens up. Power's unavailable to that. So.
Oh wait, there's a generator.
Oh, look at you. Now you've got your mysterious scientific underground bunker in this mysterious landscape in which you crash landed. Let me know if this sounds familiar to you.
What?
It's a little bit like Lost, right?
Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, yes, the bunker. I'm in the hatch.
Yeah. So it's like even like old school like Art Deco, or the interior design is kind of 70s-ish.
Yeah.
Indication that like this thing was left behind, and then there's all these little doors that you have to unlock to where, spoiler, I don't know, you're gonna play this game?
I'm going to play this
Yeah,
game.
you like figuring it out. There's stuff you unlock that makes the game easier, and you can see the progression of the game once you get in this little hub here. And then it also has a really cool thing too. Also, honestly, kind of go back to the reactor and then hover over the panel. This is pretty critical. Click on it. You have to stabilize the reactor every 33 days. And if you
you got to put in 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
If you forget to stabilize it, it destroys the facility. So, and then you don't have all this stuff. And if you go into this area in here, you'll get a sense of how valuable this place is.
That's awesome. I'm going to play this game.
Yeah, it's a good game. I like it. It's called Wild 8.
I like it.
I like it a lot. It's an early access game. You want to go in that room. That's probably, I think, the only one you can open at this point.
Abra la puerta. No, it would be the button. Button.
You got it. So you don't think it'd change? You think you would have to be?
No, I mean, I don't know.
You're not having kids?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh really?
Yeah. I adore my kids, and nothing would ever change about that. But I don't want more kids. I don't see the need to have more kids. I've got 2 wonderful girls, and I'm good. And I like, there are things that I'd rather do with my life than keep popping more and more children into my world.
Well, I'm very happy with my kids. I love JD and Teddy, but I mean, I think, look at that. See, you can plant seeds. You can find seeds out there. You can get your own little gardens going. And then this little there's some seeds to start you off right there. Actually,
there we go. Yeah, I think the best way to put it is that there's some people that I consider people that and this is not a put down, but that they red pepper.
You got to go to the specific one for some reason. I'm not really sure why.
Kids define their lives, and they make kids their entire life. But I prefer to find fulfillment in multiple things in my life, including, oh, there we go.
So now you have every 8 days you can come back and harvest that.
Okay, yeah, and I feel like if I got more kids, it would just split my time, my resources amidst more and more people that I'm responsible for, as opposed to being able to just kind of giving the 2 that I have a very full and fulfilled life while also not burning me out at any point.
Well, that's the other thing too, is because you're working on building a career. You're only a few years out from your major career shift.
Yeah.
You still do design at Rooster Teeth.
I do. I manage it.
But I'd say, being an on-screen personality, and a host and a creative here is. I want
to be able to do a good job of raising 2 kids while at the same time also offering myself and them the opportunity to travel and being able to afford things. The more I split amongst kids, the more it's like, well, I don't have money to get you this, but and we can't all go to this. I need food. I got food. I'm fine.
By the way, use this machine right here. It's got to go through that door, but it's basically like a little cafeteria. It tells you recipes for stuff, and then you can build different stuff.
I love this so much.
And you don't need a fire to make it.
I love this so much.
And you're protected from the weather. You don't have to constantly run around like a lunatic.
I love this.
But you do have to venture out from here and work your way across the wilderness. Look at the map real quick. Can you look at the map from here?
It's a broken flashlight.
You'll find batteries that you can repair the broken flashlights, and now zoom out, and so you get a sense of this is everything we've done so far, but this is so much more of the map, and you can even scroll up from there. Yeah, there's a lot to
40
this.
35 by almost 40.
And one of the achievements for this game is to unlock all the grid. Jesus. And discover every part of it, which I love. I love exploration stuff.
I love that. I'm gonna get this game immediately.
Yeah, it's a good game. I've been playing it on and off for probably the last 6 months. I tried to get Gus into it, but he wasn't into it. But metaphor, like I said, John, you're a survivor. We've watched you level up and get your skill points and put them into different things like health and fitness and developing your career. And so I thought playing a survival game would be a good metaphor background for our conversation.
Yeah, it actually is pretty good. PUBG is a survivor game, but it's one where I die constantly.
And as we pointed out earlier, John is a godless hedonist in an open relationship. So if you want to date John
with a questionable show that he makes fun of every walk of life, race, religion, and person, yeah. I mean, I'm a catch.
All right, well, John, that is the Wild 8 and the How to Level Up with John Reisinger.
How to Level Up. That'll be the branch off from Ellie's skill tree. How to Level Up with John Reisinger. Side quest with John.
Yeah. Just start very naked and cold and work your way up from there.
What you want to do is you want to get married for 10 years, get divorced, and then find your dream job. That's all you got to do to achieve what I've done in life.
That's the best. All right. Well, thanks, John, for sitting down with me.
Yeah, good times.
Bye, everybody.